ever known.
Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of La Neta with my host. Or co-host, right?
Co-host, right? Like, you're the host.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the host. Co-host.
Yeah,
if you want me to
what
be
he
the
said.
host, guys, just let me know. Comment below.
Bye.
Yeah.
Anyways, so today is a beautiful Sunday here in Atlanta. It's a little chilly, but it's a really nice day. Sun's out. Would you say it was warmer today? A little bit warmer
than yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
A lot.
Yeah. Yesterday
A lot.
was pretty cold. If you don't live in Atlanta, our weather is bipolar. It's pretty crazy how one day it'll be like 72 degrees, the next day it'll be like 60.
What, you said 72, next day 60? No.
Yeah, it is. Like the other day was
It's
like
one day 72 degrees, and then the next day 30 degrees. That's what Georgia's about.
Nah.
Well, Atlanta's like, oh, let me let's put on some shorts kind of day. Then like a few minutes later, you gotta wear some jeans or light pants. So
True. Our weather sucks.
yeah.
Yeah, guys, so today's toxic
Topic
topic
yeah.
is about toxic people. Toxic people or toxic relationships.
Oh, so we agreed on talking about toxic people? Okay. All right, let's start.
What's the definition of a toxic person? I feel like right now that's our whole popular word going around.
Tóxica.
Tóxica o el tóxico.
Yeah.
But I feel like that word goes
Toxic.
like it goes further than what we think. Or like I feel like a lot of people nowadays they just call everything toxic. Like they use it as an excuse. At least that's what I feel like. What would you think? Or what do you think? Oh, you looked up the definition?
Yeah, I actually did look up
Oh,
the
what is it?
definition.
Okay.
So it's anyone whose behavior adds negativity and upset to your life? Negativity and upset to your life. Oh, okay.
So anyone who adds negativity and upsets your life. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're dealing with their own stresses and traumas and all this other stuff. And then just like
Bring it onto another person's life.
I guess project it to their life. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much bring it into their life, you would say.
Yeah. Toxic people, man. They crazy. Y'all crazy, bro.
It's not yeah.
Y'all crazy. Y'all toxic.
Yeah, something else.
No, yeah, for real. Like, it's crazy. This is a side story, though. I used to call her toxic all the time.
He did.
And then she'll be like,
No,
I'm
you
not
would call me
toxic.
crazy.
No.
You
be
would
like,
call me crazy.
I honestly told you a few times, like 2 to 3 times, like, hey, you're toxic. And then she'll get mad. Que no, I'm not toxic. Que no sé qué. And then this whole trend came out with like La Toxica and Toxic Girl and all this other shit. Oh, she's like, oh yeah, I'm toxic.
Yeah, but I just play around with you.
Nah, like deep down, I'm just like, so now it's okay to call you toxic? Like, okay. Like a few months ago, you will slap me to call you toxic. If I called you toxic,
Whatever, I'll still
you'll be
smack
mad.
you.
Yeah, I mean, you won't smack me, but you'll get
I'll
mad.
still smack you. You call me toxic. I'm not toxic. I feel like there are people out there that really are toxic.
So yeah, guys, a lot of people are toxic out here in the world. I have some friends. No, I don't even have some friends. It's just one person that I know. That person is toxic. Like dead ass. Legit toxic. I can't say names. People watch
But I
this. They're
wanna
like,
know,
nah, I'll
who
tell
you
you later.
talking-
So this person is really toxic. He'll like.
Okay, so
I'm
it's
just
a
gonna say
he.
it's a he.
It's a
but it's not a
he.
he.
Okay.
Or it could be a she. But we're just gonna say it's a he.
Okay. Since you already said he.
Yeah, right.
It's toxic.
It's toxic. Now that person always like wants the attention, man. Like, hey, always like makes her like not only their partner but people around them like feel sorry for them, and that person like expects you to. Not only does the person expects you to feel sorry for them, but okay, yeah, I'm not gonna start using them and they. He will get mad if you don't pay attention to him whatsoever. If you don't pay attention to him, he'll get in a fit. He'll go everywhere, and you know, it's just like a non-ending cycle. And I'm just like, bro, you're a toxic person, man. Cause then they'll talk shit about you.
That's true.
I do. Toxic people talk shit about other people that are non-toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it. I think.
I don't know.
I think so because I feel like I've had in the past or like.
I don't even know if you can consider that person toxic though.
Well, like friends that like talk bad about you.
Yeah, they shouldn't be your friends in the beginning.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the same thing. Like when you're dating someone, like a lot of the times you would say like you shouldn't be dating that person, but you don't realize it until you actually see it for yourself. And I think it's the same thing when it comes to friendships.
Oh, this pro. I was about to say a name.
Like,
we found out today someone's toxic too. I'm like, dude.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, a lot of the times we have friendships that we think are good for us, and you start I feel like it takes like longer for some people to eventually see that maybe that friendship is toxic. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be a friendship. It can be a workplace.
I just play on my seat.
You know, it's like you can be surrounded by different like
toxic bosses too, bro.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, actually, you know what? If your boss is telling you, you guys should treat it. Why does it sound like a female, bro? No, if your boss always tells you, hey,
are you trying to say something about a certain toxic boss?
No, I know. No, every boss I've worked for, every single one of them, male, female, some of her bosses too. Mostly her bosses.
Actually, well,
be on the truth.
Two.
If they tell you,
two, because you can't say most of them because I've actually had really good bosses.
Right?
Except for the last two that I've had.
Let me finish. So if they start off by saying, if they have to like literally let you know, like, what is it? Empathize? No, not empathize. Anyways, if they have to literally tell you every time, like, oh, we're one big happy family, but we should treat each other like one big family here. Instead of looking at each other like individuals, just look at each other as family. That boss is toxic. Super toxic. Every single one of them I had. I was about to name. I was about to say some names.
We need to watch ourselves.
I know, because I'm gonna get in trouble. So my last boss,
toxic.
Yeah. The one before that one, toxic. This one I can start talking. The restaurant where I used to work at, that person was toxic. At the last restaurant I worked at.
Your current boss, toxic AF. No, just kidding.
Nah, my current boss.
Yeah, toxic.
Yeah, she's toxic. She's toxic as fuck.
You know she's gonna see this.
I know, that's cool. She be at. She gonna be like, you toxic too, motherfucker.
See, I told you. A little toxica created a little toxico.
Nah, man, y'all rubbed it off. Y'all rubbed it off on me, man.
You came out of her.
No, I used to be this nice guy, man. But y'all may be toxic.
Nah, whatever. Anyway,
there's people watching this know how I was like back in the day. They were like, "Oh yeah, he was a sweet boy."
Yeah, and how far did that get you?
Yeah.
How far did that get you?
It got me to you. It made me start like having this.
Exactly. Now you started to see that there were certain people que nomás estaban viendo la cara de.
Wait.
Yeah, to say it in a nicer way, because I was going to say a different word.
¿El pendejo?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Which is true, and you got to admit that.
Don't call me pendejo already. Yeah.
Not
look
toxic.
At her face, yeah, right? She's saying, oh, I'm toxic.
No, but it's true. I feel, like, there's a lot of things going on. And I feel like, for some reason now, like, these times, it's like, people, at least from what me talking to certain people, like, friends, they've noticed that, you know, like they have let go of a lot of friendships, even relationships. Like relationships could get really bad when you're like in a toxic one. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, versus is like whether it's the girl or the guy, you know, manipulating one or the other, messing with your head. Or what would you say a toxic relationship be? Like a really toxic relationship be? Like, how would you know? Like, let's say if you were to see a friend, right?
Like right off the bat.
Like, you'd be like, okay, they're not toxic, really. Like, something that would, like, just kind of, like...
If either one is, like, it's my way or the highway, that's toxic. That's it. That's the first indicator that's a toxic relationship. If the opposite, well, one of the partners' mentality is only, it's my way or get out.
Basically saying, like...
And then the other one just being submissive about it. I'm like, yo, that's toxic.
Like, you can't, like... come to like compromise or be open to a compromise.
That's it.
Sometimes they say
toxic.
they are, but they're not really.
Oh, they liars too, boy. They'll lie to you straight in the face, and then they'll tell like their buddies. Like for instance, they'll tell me, they'll be like, "Oh no, man. I mean, I let him or let her like decide whatever they want to do. I let them do whatever they want." But deep down, you're like, you know that feeling like deep down, you're like, when somebody's telling you something, but you know it's a dead lie because the other person told you. You don't want to tell them anything. You just want to hear the cheese man. You just want to know, like, okay. You know, that's how I felt. Like, I felt multiple times. Like,
yeah.
There's a lot of people. They're probably not going to watch this at all. But those people that I know, like, literally would lie to me to my face and tell me, like, no, you know, the relationship's this way or that way. Or one or another, or like any other way they want to like paint it, but like in reality, I will know for a fact that's completely opposite, and all they're doing is like all they're doing is like ruining the other person's like mental health and regards in how they feel about this. So like they make them feel insecure. They feel like they're not wanted. That this is the only option they have. It's bad. It's sad.
Like, I feel like eventually it leads for the other person that's being submissive to think and believe that that's the only form of love that they can get or that they even deserve.
Yeah.
So which leads to a lot of the times these people to stay in the relationship and not speak up. What are you doing?
I just don't want to know what I'm drinking. It's Starbucks.
It's obviously Starbucks.
Yo, you know, a lot of my friends make fun of me because I drink Starbucks. They're like, oh, you gotta get Starbucks. It's like, yeah, bro.
Okay,
like,
what do they drink?
Starbucks is life.
What do they drink?
Quick Trip.
Okay, that explains why.
Yeah.
It's like that TikTok. Just because you're broke, like, just say you can't afford Starbucks and that's it. No, just kidding.
Damn, see, toxic. Nah,
I don't care. Like, people, I'd be like, yes, I love Starbucks. I will go to Starbucks almost every day. Which
there are better coffee shops than Starbucks, though. To be honest,
I mean there is,
like
but
coffee by hand.
Yeah, but the thing is, those type of coffee shops don't have like drive-throughs.
Yeah, that's true.
Starbucks is like the other one.
They already know me, bro.
You know, it's like you just like going to work, so you just have to go through the drive-thru.
Exactly. So
Coffee by hand and all those other places more like of a chill spot to go have some good ass coffee.
Right. Let's get back to the
pastries.
topic though. Yeah. The pastries are bomb though. But anyways, back we got distracted.
Back to the topic.
Yeah, toxic motherfucker.
No, yeah, I feel like if you're in a toxic relationship and you know that you're in a toxic relationship and you've been in this relationship for like years and you just think that that's all you deserve, like, trust me, there is more out there. It may seem like there isn't, but there is. And a lot of the times you really don't. I feel like a lot of people think that they need to be with someone in order to be happy. But a lot of the times it comes with them not being able to love themselves and, you know, truly be happy with themselves, which is why they think they need someone to feel like, I guess, complete. Would you say that's?
They need somebody there to always accept them, no matter what the cost, or they need their attention to make them feel like you said, complete.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's scary, man. A lot of people out there actually rely on other people's like opinions about them so they can live a quote unquote healthy life. When in reality, like you mentioned, like the first step of living a perfect life is loving yourself.
Yeah.
Start by loving yourself, people. I love me. I always love me. And I love Rocky. Then I'll think about her.
See, that's why he gets hit. Not for no other reasons.
Hey man, but it makes our life enjoyable, man. Like,
He likes
puts
getting
some spice.
He likes getting hit. It's
like-
masochista, guys.
Yeah, there's a difference between being toxic and being submissive or like masochista, whatever crap. That
Yeah,
is.
true.
There's a big difference.
Yeah. No, but yeah, it's sad, especially when you have friends or family members or that are in a toxic relationship, or are even like in like a toxic friendship, like have toxic friends that they can't let go of, and you see how bad that friend or like how bad that friendship is like affecting their lives, and like you can't really say nothing much but give them the best advice that you can, but at the end of the day it's up to that person on what they do.
Yeah, dude, you guys gotta keep in mind, we're not talking about just like friendship can, like certain friendships or like relationships can be toxic. Family members can be toxic too, man.
Yeah.
You always have that one aunt that's toxic or
One?
uncle.
You mean like maybe like 10? Like
all
half of
them?
your family?
It'd be toxic, man. You'd be like,
Yo,
damn,
for
man.
real.
Like,
I mean, I
they'll
know.
smile at you like, hey, how's it going? And you walk out, that stupid motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple of toxic people in my family.
yeah, that'd be toxic, bro. They'd be starting stuff within the family and stuff. I'm
Yeah,
like, yo,
which
relax,
I really don't
relax.
understand. And like, you would think that, and it's sad that it happens more within your family, and a lot of the times I feel like it's just jealousy, but it sucks that within your family there's a lot of toxic people, and then they just find a reason to talk shit about you, or not even find a reason, they just make up stuff that's not even true,
Yeah.
just to have something to talk about, which that just drives me insane. Which is
Like,
one-
why can't we just get along and talk shit about the neighbor? Like, damn.
seriously.
Right?
Yeah.
That's it. You talk
Like, we
shit.
don't know the neighbor.
Yeah, exactly.
So just talk shit about the neighbor.
like, we don't
Like,
know.
you think that family's supposed to be together, like, and, have one another's back. But no, instead, they turn on each other. Why? I don't know. The only thing I can think about is jealousy.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think
Yeah.
about. And what sucks, well, and this is like me speaking personally, is that what sucks is that all these things go around in your family, and then like really drastic events have to happen for the family to come together.
Yeah.
And then
actually,
they claim they're gonna change, they claim all this stuff, but then once like the years pass by, it's like everything goes back to like how it was. They start talking shit about you, start making stories about you.
Starts
and then
all over again?
It starts all over again. It's like a whole cycle.
Yeah.
And then again, something drastic has to happen for like, to me, that's toxic. Like, seriously,
That's
that's
just fake, bro.
and toxic, to
That's
be
just
honest.
fake.
Yeah.
Fake.
And I don't fuck with that.
neither.
I really don't.
I'm
Like,
pretty sure y'all don't either.
like, he didn't know a lot about my family, like, part of my family, and he didn't understand why until he finally met them. And I was like, yeah, that's why you didn't know most of them.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Like-
I mean, you only know like a few of mine.
Yeah, I actually do. Actually, he knows more people in my family than I know of his. Like, sometimes he'll be like, oh yeah, I have a cousin that lives up. I'm like, what? I was like, you have family here?
Yeah. I got a lot of family here, but like we
Yeah.
just don't talk. It's like, but half of them is because there's no toxic relationship. It's just like we're always busy, but the other half is like they're toxic, make lies, all this other
Yeah.
stuff. Like, yeah.
It's like you have one side of the family that's toxic, and then you have the other side that you might cool with them, but a lot of the times you guys are busy,
Exactly.
with life. But the good thing is that you can always get together and have a good ass time with them. At least I do,
Yeah.
with a lot of my cousins.
I've been
But-
talking shit to your toxic family members
My
too.
toxic family members.
Yeah.
I think he spends more time talking to them than I do. I just like,
Yeah, they all like me.
I go to my room or I just mind my business,
I
to
don't
be
talk some
honest,
smack, boy, like-
for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Last thing I need is to be in somebody's mouth creating like, I don't know what story.
Yeah, but as our last segment was like the Valentine's Day thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're talking about toxic people there too.
A little bit, yeah. I guess, yeah, you could say we were.
Yeah. So we're not trying to like sound like all like repetitive and stuff.
No,
It's
we're
just,
not.
We just realize there was a certain situation today that happened about like, would that person be considered toxic or not? But or what will be a toxic trait, or if it's good for you, or like, do you want to wait it out, or
Or
like,
how,
how do you determine if it's a toxic
Yeah.
person, right? Yeah.
Well, my thing was gonna be like, how do you determine if it's time for you to let that person go? Like, how toxic does it have to get for you to like?
How do you know when it's toxic? Toxic? That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I guess toxic. Like, yeah, like, how do you know when it's gotten toxic enough for you to like be like, all right, I'm out, like, bye.
So let's make a new term. Like, all right, how do you know they're not toxico, which is the new trend, right? To like, oh, they're straight up toxic.
I'm gonna make a shirt that says El Tóxico y la Tóxica.
No,
We're gonna wear it on our next segment.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No.
See. Anyway, so what were you gonna say?
No, I forgot. But anyways, the toxic people, yeah. Like, how do you determine which is what? I don't know.
In my opinion, I think, and this just goes like, not just relationship and friendship, but also work-wise, because, my experiences. I feel like when it starts messing with your mental health, I think that's when you should really like sit down and like think about if it's worth it or not. And honestly, I don't think that any toxic person, whether it's your friend, your boyfriend, or even like, or any toxic workplace, this is worth your mental health, to be honest. Like, I feel like when you realize that it's starting to mess with that, you just need to like get up and leave. At least that's what I have done in my last past jobs. Yeah, that's that.
So, like, yeah, so, but how do you determine, like, all right, so when they start messing with your head, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to narrow it down. We're not going to go further than this because we're just going to stick to the workplace, and then, because it's going to be a very long video,
Yeah,
guys.
if we start.
It's going to be a very long video. We might, if you guys like this a lot, then we're going to make, like, a bunch
Part
of
two?
small clips of different topics,
Yeah.
like, throughout the week, instead of doing it once a week.
Yeah, true. We
You
can
know?
do that.
Yeah, we can do that. Just comment below if you guys want that or not.
Yeah.
Or just give us the likes. Give us the likes. Just giving us likes, let us know that you like it.
Yeah.
We'll keep on doing more videos
Yeah,
like this.
because actually the last one did really good, and I actually got some
I'm surprised, yeah.
and I got a lot of really good feedback from
Thank you
people
guys.
that we know. They were like, "Oh, you guys should do. When's the next one coming out?"
I
And I'm
don't
like,
hear it. I don't read. I got my own stuff I gotta deal with, guys.
No, well, I not like read, because we didn't get that many comments, but like likes and views, we got a lot of them, and I actually saw two friends. Well, one of my cousins and like other people that I saw throughout the week, did give me really good feedback.
Well, anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate your love and support. Back to the topic. So you're talking about mental health, right? So is it where like your coworker or boss would be like all friendly in the beginning, and then they want to like show you, they lead you on to better success in your life?
Oh, so
And then like, they start messing, then or like what, like they start messing with you in the head and like start being like kind of like
I think it could be
bipolar in a way, or like two-faced,
I feel like two-faced and bipolar, and then
or just fake.
I think fake. I
Just
mean,
straight
I think
fake.
that goes along with bipolar and like two-faced.
But being fake and like bipolar is different though. Like bipolar is like you just have this condition that you're happy in 1 minute and next thing you know you just want to kill the world.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how it was in my workplace. At least that's how I saw it in my last 2 jobs. And fakeness, I would see it more in my last job than the one before that. I feel like the one before that was more of that doctor being, now I'm not gonna say he or she, but that doctor being very like bipolar and what's that word? Narcissist?
A narcissist?
Yeah, narcissist, yeah.
You're just a narcissist.
Yeah. It's so, I had actually never really had a mental breakdown until I started working there. Like, I feel like
With the first one?
Yeah, with the first one.
You had a mental breakdown with the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It was on my way to the second location.
No.
I had a mental breakdown. Like, I was in my car and I just started crying. And I never really understood why people, I would always be like, why do people have like breakdowns at jobs? Like, why do they cry?
You know what?
I never really understood that, because I've always had really good bosses. Like, I really always had like really good relationships with my bosses. And then it was
I'm a good boss.
until that one. Yeah, but I had a mental breakdown with that person. And then in this last job, it was just like, I felt like I never felt at peace. I felt like I was always like on ease. I was always on the edge.
Well, you just felt like that person lied to you about it being a family.
Yes. Well,
being a family environment. Like, I care about you guys as my own family members and all this other stuff.
But
Man, that person must not like her family members, because dang.
No, but it's not just that like I ended up realizing that, it wasn't even really about her caring. Oops, my bad. I said he, she. Anyways, I don't feel like, because, a lot of bosses will lie to you and say like, oh yeah, we care about you guys. But I feel it was that things were changing every single day, and it wasn't for like any good. It was all bad. And I felt like I was being targeted for no reason, as well as other coworkers of mine, or one coworker of mine, that we didn't do anything and we were being targeted for no reason whatsoever. And when they start doing stuff like that, I feel like your peace goes away, because you don't know what's gonna happen the next day. You don't know if you're gonna get fired the next day, or you don't know what shady thing they're gonna do to you the next day. I feel like when a boss comes as low as setting you up, like, that's when you know that workplace is toxic.
Okay, so to get you guys up to speed, if your boss sets you up, and they set you up, it can be anything from like they send your application to the other employers, so they can try to hire you and then find out if you actually are looking for other jobs, or they just like put certain files, mismatch them, and like mess you up. That boss is like toxic.
Or when they get an ex-coworker that doesn't even work in the workplace, fire from their other job, like 2 to 3 weeks after not working at your workplace, and then your boss finds out that person is working somewhere else, and then they do everything they can to get them fired. Like, how shady can someone be? Or how, like, that's how you know that workplace is toxic. And honestly,
they have to steep so low just to like
to get someone that doesn't even work for the company anymore to get fired. Yeah,
that's low. That's toxic.
That's like very low. Toxic. I think that person wins like the
Yeah, because I guess every problem that person would have in their life, they just want everybody else to be miserable.
I feel like if that person isn't the one that's bringing you to so-called quote-unquote success, they don't want anyone else to do it.
I just think if they're going through shit, they want
everyone to be miserable.
Yeah.
And then if they want to see, that's the
toxic.
thing. Yes. And then if they say like,
if something's going on with them, they're having a bad day. They want you to have a bad day.
Yeah, but not even that. But check this out. How toxic is this? If that person like gets you fired from your job that you're not, like your new job, even though you don't work for that person anymore, and then they still go and say, oh, but I really love this person, I have nothing but love for that person. It's like, what?
Oh yeah, she's contradicting herself.
Isn't that like how like mind fucks you?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
How do you love somebody but get them fired from their
Exactly.
They have even that's right. That person didn't even get hired. Well, no,
they did.
She didn't even start her job.
So that person got hired.
She got fired on day 0.
Yeah.
Day 0. How do you get fired day 0?
Yeah, and he's not laughing as in like thinking that it's funny.
No, because it's messed up. I've never heard of anybody getting fired in day 0. They didn't even start. You didn't even get a chance to be like,
no.
You didn't even get to be late.
The thing is, you didn't even get to be late.
Show up with Starbucks. Yeah, I'm late.
Right? Like, the thing is like, you get hired, you have a starting date, and at the end of the day, like, they fire you without you. It's like Friday. How do you get fired on your day off? Like that movie Friday?
Oh, yeah.
Like, seriously, over like, and you know what? This is how you know you worked at a toxic workplace. When not only your boss, but your coworkers are as toxic as them. When your coworkers play a role in you getting fired from your new job.
Yo, they actually, you know what? They just dumb. They're not toxic. That's just being dumb because they're trying to save their own butt, and then.
But how is
and
that?
what they don't
no,
realize it's
no.
like this.
How is that trying
it's
to
like
save their own
It's your
life?
boyfriend. It's like your boyfriend or girlfriend. No, if you're the side piece of another person, right? And you know you are the one that you had the affair with, and then you know he or she drops their actual boyfriend or girlfriend, and then chooses you afterward. How do you know it's not gonna happen to you? Like, how do you know it's not gonna happen the same way as those girls? Like, why would you even do that?
Okay, but I get that, but still, like, I still don't understand how that's saving your own butt, like your own ass, because at the end of the day, that person had nothing to do with this. Like,
what if they're trying to get another job and they just don't want you to look, or they just trying to get happy so they can move in the pay, like in the chain of command? Like, think about it. They get paid more. Like, oh, you're looking out for me, I'll pay you more. Because supposedly, certain person like to give a lot of like bonuses for stupid reasons. So.
well, I mean, whatever it is, but I feel like that person herself is not happy with herself, and I think she just decided to be shady also.
Oh, that's toxic too, though.
That's just toxic to me.
Be miserable.
Like if you have to get in between a single mom feeding her child, like that's just being toxic. Like that's toxic, that's shady, and that's fucked up, to be honest. But hey,
if you guys want us to talk about that story, comment below.
that
story's gonna be a minute, man.
That story is gonna be long, and that story is gonna have to have like more than just me. It would have to have like 2 other people involved in that story.
Yeah, if you guys want to hear that story, just go down here. I'll record. Them 3 can talk about it, and you guys can hear all the cheeseman, bro.
Yo, that's a good ass cheeseman.
That's some good tea, bro.
That's some good ass tea.
Exactly.
If you guys want us to spill the tea and you're from the Atlanta area, you would definitely enjoy this video.
Plus, we got attorneys for this one, so it's all good.
Yeah.
For the next one, yeah.
Let me consult with my attorney if I can talk about that.
I think we can't say names, but you know.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, I can talk about the situation.
I just think that, but yeah.
Actually, technically, you can, because it happened to 3 individuals in the same company, so you can.
I think it was more than 3 in the same company. I think
it wasn't more than 3.
Yeah, like I think it was like last year, sometime last year, happened to 2 other people in that company.
Almost the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm, almost the same thing. But yeah.
Technically, you can talk about it.
But I feel like, you know, no matter like whatever toxic thing is going on and they do to you, at the end of the day, like karma's always.
I wonder if they're watching. If you're watching, I see you. I know everything about you. Trust me.
Karma's a bitch. Karma will always get you, but God will always bless you.
Yeah, for sure. You get all the blessings. If people do hardship to you, like you get all the blessings.
Yeah, like I gotten some pretty good blessings so far.
Yeah. Wait, how long are we? It's 33 minutes, guys. Oh man. So back to the subject about toxic people, man. Like I know we're rambling off, but it's like I feel like we
it fits within the whole like subject that we're talking about. Like it goes on with everything, so it's not really rambling. It's just us talking about personal experience and giving like, you know, little examples of, you know, a toxic workplace, a toxic friendship, or relationship. You know, if a person family, or if like a person doesn't allow you to do certain things, or feels like, you know, constantly telling you like, no, if they suck the fun out of everything just because they're miserable within their own life, I feel like that's toxic too. I mean, that's kind of like the definition. Like they bring nothing but negativity. Like
so people, like, please keep in mind you don't have to go through that toxic relationship. And if you are going through this, and then if you found out after listening to us that you recently just found out you're in a toxic relationship, which is either your significant other, your friends, your family, please know that it's okay to let that person go, or it's okay to put them in their place if you want to. There's many ways in handling it. It's okay to do that.
Don't do it my way, because I will cuss you out. You might want to do it his way. He's a little bit nicer.
Yeah, just let it go. Just be nice about it. You know what? Just end it. Just cut it, end it, whatever you want to do. But, you know,
I mean, it will be
gotta,
hard.
You always gotta know that at the end of the day. Why turn on the light?
You might have to cut that one. I don't know. The lighting
You
got
turn on
off.
the light. So at the end of the day, you gotta realize that it's always the grass is greener on the other end if you decide to cut or part ways with people that are toxic.
At the end, I mean, it will be hard. I mean, everything's always hard.
Yeah.
But trust us when we say you will be fine and everything. And I know it sounds cliche or like something that everyone says, like everything will be fine, you will be good. But it's true, you will be good. Think about it this way, and I always like to think about it in this way, like, and I say this because, you know, past relationships, whatever, I would always say, like, I was good before you and I will be good after you. So just say like that. If you were fine before you met this person, or before you started working at this job, or before this person became your friend, that means that you're gonna be fine if you don't have them in your life. That just means that you were at peace at one point, and then that person came into your life to disturb that peace, or you decided you went into this workplace that just took all that peace out of you, and like, you know, you moving on, it's not gonna hurt you, and you're not gonna die. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's all about your mental health, people.
You'll eventually like get through it.
Yeah.
Trust us, you will get through it. It's gonna be hard, but you'll get through it.
Yeah, you will. If you guys have any questions, you know, comment below. I think we'll have her Instagram. Just hit her up. Don't hit me up. I will reply probably on the next video. I'll reply.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, put them down on the comments below, or you can send me a DM on my Instagram if there's any questions you guys want us to like answer in our next video, or any topic that you guys want us to discuss in our next video.
Or any topic. Anything you want us to talk about, we'll talk about. We're gonna talk about Texas in the next one though.
Texas,
Texas fully opening with this coronavirus thing. Yeah,
weird.
That's the next topic, guys.
Next topic for next Sunday.
Yeah. Next Sunday. I don't know if it's gonna be next Sunday, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna.
Our next video might be my birthday's actually this week coming up. I turned 21.
Or by the time this come out, it might be that day. So.
Actually, yeah. But yeah. So that might be our next video. Would be. Well, the next video on my channel might be like a vlog of my birthday. But our next topic, it could be either next Sunday or the following week, just because it kind of like, we're gonna be away. So yeah,
we probably make a video there.
Oh, yeah, we can actually.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. But yeah, just let us know what the next topic you guys want us to discuss down in the comments below, or maybe we can do a poll on my Instagram also.
Exactly. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate everybody that's like watching this video, all the subscribers, all the love, all the likes, whatever, etc.
We appreciate you guys very, very much, and we'll see you guys on our next video. Bye, Toxicos.